As you can see, an Atlanta police officer passionately venting his frustration with the national conversation about policing, and this is now going viral on the platform TikTok.
The post racking up more than 1.7 million views in just 3 days, with the message that he hopes viewers, that you at home, will take to heart.
And you know what? He joins us now with more on this. Operation Commander for the Morehouse School of Medicine, Department of Public Safety, Major Kelvin Dingle. Major, thanks for joining us. What brought you to that point?
Oh, wow. Really, actually, it's just a fullness of everything. It seems like now that every morning we wake up or every night that we go to sleep, there's always something negatively that's portrayed by law enforcement. That law enforcement is not a good thing. Law enforcement is not what it used to be. Law enforcement is not what it should be. And actually, honestly, my story is just simply this. I was riding home and I was thinking in regards to everything. And just now, it's just different. I drive next to people and people are frowning at me. People are purposely doing things to get my attention. They're flipping me off. And again, it was not that way. This is something new. It's a new attitude, and I don't know where it's coming from. I can see where it's coming from, but all of us are not bad.
Yeah.
All of us are not bad at all.
Officer Dingle, they are frowning at you. They are flipping you off, as you said. It's not because you cut them off in traffic. It's because you're a police officer. You're wearing a uniform. You're driving a car.
That is correct. And that is the only reason why. It's really heartbreaking to me. When I got in law enforcement 20 years ago, it was not that way. In the last 2 years or so, law enforcement has really been just put out there as something negative, and we're not. We were actually took an oath to protect and serve, and don't get me wrong, it is what it is. Some people make bad decisions, but the majority of us that put this badge on every day, the majority of us that want to protect and serve, not just the community, but in transit to the communities that we do police, we're generally good-hearted people that want to make a difference. We do, and that's just my standpoint. And on that day, I just honestly had enough. Yeah. My heart was broken because of the things that I saw in just traveling home to my family. And it wasn't always that way. It used to be high. It used to be waves. Yeah. You know, it used to be smiles. It used to be somebody saluting you. The last time I saw a salute, and I have a military background, I'm a Marine, that means the world to me. Yeah. Well, and it's not happening now. And it needs to change.
Major Dingle, I think we can all give you a salute. I know we're not on camera right now, but I'm doing it if you could see me. I salute you. I know Steve and Brian do. We love you for everything you've done for all of us. God bless you so much. And I do make my daughter walk up to police officers, and we both together thank them. Because when we're in an emergency situation, you're the ones we're going to call that are going to come to our defense and possibly save our lives. We did want to get your reaction from this one video. LA County Sheriff's deputies put this out because this police officer says not only does he have his body camera video that he wears, but he also has personal footage that he wears to protect himself just because of the heartbeat of the liability, exactly, of everything that's happening in our country. So he pulls this lady over, he says, for using her phone while she was driving. And this is the reaction that he got. Listen to this.
Speed limit is 40 and I was going 38, so why are you harassing me?
You're correct. I pulled you over because
you're a murderer.
You can't be on your cell phone while you're driving.
I wasn't on my phone. I was recording you because you scared me. I'm perfectly legal and I'm a teacher. So there.
Congratulations.
Murderer. You're a murderer.
He's only citing you for using your cell phone while you're driving. That's it.
There you go, ma'am. Sign inside the red box right there.
For him being a Mexican racist. What is that name? Here you go, Mexican racist. You're always going to be a Mexican. You'll never be white. You know that, right?
Major Dingle, what's your reaction?
Wow. Wow. You see, this is my reaction to that. The truth of the matter is simply this, is that is more common than you all could imagine. The fact of the matter is that, is it not the reverse? If you are telling me that I'm a racist simply because I made a pullover legally, a good pullover because you're on your phone and you're breaking the law, versus what you're telling me I'm racist, but no, you're racist for calling me a racist, this has to stop. It really does. That officer did, and he kept his composure, which is a good thing, because that is what we're taught to be professional in all scenarios, in all cases. So we don't deserve that.
Right, Major.
We don't deserve that.
I 100% agree. So what's going to change it? What could begin to change it? This is just going to be one of those periods where police officers aren't respected, and it'll just boomerang and go back to the way it was. What will change?
No, I don't see this going back to the way that it was without a conversation. The truth of the matter is that we have two sides, and two sides need to be heard. But people need to listen, not to respond, but listen to understand. That's the difference. If I'm just listening to a conversation from the other side of the fence with the communities of America and the people of America, how they feel about police officers, and all I'm doing is waiting for my turn to speak. I just wait for my turn to speak. No, you need to listen to understand that side. And if you can do that, I promise you, there's a solution out there. It is. We just have to communicate and wish to find it.
Well, nobody knows more what it's like out there on the front lines than you do. Major Kevin Dingle, we thank you very much for your service and joining us today from Atlanta.
Thank you, Major.
Thank
God
you.
bless you. May God protect you out there.